Yeah, bowl cut. Yeah.
So you ran around as Frieza with a bowl cut and like purple lipstick.
Yeah.
Were
Just
you
like
casting like miracles in two?
no. I was Oh god, what was I doing? I was trying to make it sort of semi-strength, and I was working into intelligence, but it was like taking a while.
Oh god.
It's just like, eventually there would be a point where it'd have to be bulk Frieza and like use my fists. I also like I was using the Boulder's pants and
So you're just running around with like a fucking like a destroyed piece of chain armor around your groin that like wasn't actually protecting you for fuck all.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's just like it is like the bottom half of a Frieza army suit.
I guess.
Like besides Vegeta and like the typical soldier, but like the higher ranks always wear some kind of weird thong thing. Like, what the fuck?
Alright, so since I'm going with a character that's gonna be like primarily using spear and spear type weapons, I've decided to name him Chucky Spears.
Chucky Spears.
Chucky Spears, the deprived. I need. Okay. What's some what's like some retarded hair I could give him? You know what? Let's go from Maximum Weebery with the ponytail, and just for shits and giggles, let's make him a fucking soulless ginger. Since there aren't any fucking classes that start with a spear, I'm just gonna make him deprived because I know where I can pick up a spear early, and by that I mean I can pick it up in the Undead Berg.
That being said, you could start off as. Actually, let's look at a thief.
No, like if I start off as deprived, I might get respect because it's the true class after all.
Mm-hmm.
That and also it just starts with like such poopy stats. But it's easy to build off of.
If you start with a thief though, you already got the dexterity that scales with the spears. And you also get the master key.
Well, yeah, but I can also just take the master key anyway.
Yeah, but then you have a spare item for a gift.
I mean, I take the master keys with me anyway. Like, even if I start as Pyromancer, I always start with the master keys. Because it's really not... Like, out of all the items that you can take with you, none of them are really any good, except maybe the tiny being ring. Because the tiny...
You'd be surprised, because Twin Humanity is very nice.
Okay, I'll give you the benefit.
Can be trade.
Yeah, that, I was gonna say. Like, you can trade that thing. And
the old witch's ring is just used to talk to,
the sister. Which is cute. It's nice and all, but like, it's not really. No particular reason.
Anyway.
Yeah, there's no particular reason taking a ring you're already gonna pick up that does like one thing that doesn't even really matter. And like, freaking trading that item, it like.
Can't remember what I get here. We need to check that.
Yeah, I usually have to pull up the wiki every once in a while to see what the trades are.
The only one I know off by heart is Dark Souls 3's role.
Yeah, I have like all three. I have like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3's wikis like all bookmarked. So like I generally have a good idea what I'm gonna get from these birds because of
another one we should try is Dark Souls 2.
I'd have to have Dark Souls 2 first on PS4. Wow. I only have it on PS3. But then again, I platinumed the game, so I'm not touching it anytime soon. I fucking platinumed that game. I had to go through New Game Plus 5 to platinum that game.
Yeah.
Because there are some like you have and not only that, but like I've had the bonfire aesthetic so many places just to like get all the things. Like for instance, I bonfire aesthetic the shit out of Things Betwixt during New Game Plus 2, just so I could get the Falconers to drop enough freaking sunlight medals.
Yeah.
so I could trade for, so I could like give them all to the Sunlight Altar, so I could get the Sun, I think it's the Sun Lord's lightning or whatever, lightning spear. It's like the best sunlight spear.
But also a funny thought, it's like, you know the crows are like different names per game. It's
Yeah,
like in this one it's called Snuggly. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck, where did that come from?
I mean, I don't know, Snuggly's a lot better than Pickle Pea and Rumparum. Or Pumparum.
Oh, what was Dark Souls 2 one?
I think it was something similar. I think they were twins then too. There was one in Demon Souls as well.
Yeah, I wish I played that one.
Yeah, but in Demon Souls, when you would look up at the top of the tree, all you'd ever see is just a bird flying around it. So you know, at least in that one, there's an actual bird talking to you. Yeah. I forget what that one's name is though. I think that one's name was Snuggly too.
That's a
Demon Souls and Dark Souls, little like transfer between realities. Like, no, they just kind of carried over a bird, and then they carried over Patches. But Patches was the best thing they could have carried over. Because he's Patches. Also, I'm trusty Patches!
Also,
the one and only.
Yeah. It's just like looking into the trade-offs here. Okay, so the pendant trade, if you trade it, you get the souvenir of reprisal.
Oh, you get the ear.
Yeah, you get the ear, and that's not really a good trade-off to have.
Well, that is. Well,
the second thing I see on the list is you can trade rubbish, which is not in any of the other games, which should be, and per Titanite chunk.
Right.
It's like, okay, I want rubbish now. Gives me that chance.
Yeah, and if you ever look around Undeadburg, you can actually find a couple of pieces of rubbish to trade in too.
Oh yeah.
Bro, my guy looks like a bunch of beef jerky just stuck together to make a person.
You could also get.
Oh my god, this man needs a sandwich. Oh my god.
Apparently you can trade humanity and twin humanities for the 2 rings of sacrifice.
Yeah, but why would you do that?
Like,
unless you're grinding in a place you know you're gonna have trouble grinding in, like that just seems like a severe waste of humanities. I mean,
that's like the only one that's actually kind of useful is the rare ring of sacrifice because it prevents you from being cursed at death.
Yeah, which is useful against Seath, but still.
Wait, Seath can curse you?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, like, I mean, hell, the whole time getting to him, you're practically getting cursed too. So frickin'... like, when you're trying to get to him, you're gonna get cursed by those fucking, clams. Fucking... those, like, fucking clam monsters. Like, when Seath... if you stand in Seath's, crystal breath too long and get cursed, it's a real bitch fighting. It's a bitch fighting him.
Let's see.
Hello.
Oh god, I'm thinking of like, wait, how do I make the character now? What do I make him look like?
Well, I apparently made like a series of pieces of beef jerky strung together in order to make a human being that has like weeb ginger hair, whose name is Chucky Spears. Is this what? You know what? He's a hopeless ginger with a ponytail. So maybe I'm like secretly shipping Britney Spears and Chucky from Rugrats.
Oh my god.
No way, that'd be weird. Chucky from All Grown Up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh god.
Don't mind me. I'm here for a leisurely stroll. Yeah, fuck that. Bond fear. Yeah, this fucking chubby lumpkins back there really invoked the dread of fear into me there. Them crashing down from the ceiling. Give me that plank shield, baby. Oh, you're really thinking about this one, ain't you?
Just gonna Gonna do one of my.
Get back here! Get back here! Get back here, shocker! Yes, the bonk. I love trying to parry arrows. I know it's not gonna work half the time, but it's just funny when I get like an arrow stuck on my shield.
Oh dear God. That's as yellow as it could get.
Oh God, what? Someone's trying to play SpongeBob back here, I hear. Alright, time to go talk to Oscar, see what he's up to. Oh yeah, that's right, he's stuck behind a wall. Open sesame! It's me, Mario! Thank you, senor. What's up, Oscar?
Oh, you. You're no hollow.
Well, I am a piece of jerky.
I'm afraid.
You hungry? I can feed you my arm.
I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you?
No. Yes.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission.
Have you now?
But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the undead thou shalt know.
Yeah, I know. Oscar's suffering right here is a real funny. It's a real funny joke. I know.
Oh, one more thing. Here, take this.
It's just like.
Yeah, give me. Come on, give me.
And doing so.
Yeah, that's right. Give me that. Give me the juice.
Now I must both hate to and thank you.
Bye, Oscar. I knew you well.
Oscar's the guy that like gives you.
He's the one that frees you.
Yeah.
He's the one that
kind of fights a version of him when you come back.
Yeah, his holified version.
I also find it strange that, like, even though there's a boss there, you can't summon a friend.
Right?
Like,
well, I mean, it's a tutorial. Like, you're not going to be alive anytime soon.
well,
I mean, it's talking about the rerun.
Like, when you go back there, though.
Well, I mean, does it matter though? I mean, you're just fighting the same boss again, but this time he farts.
I think isn't there like. I'm not thinking of a different area. I thought there was like another boss afterwards.
Yeah, like you like when you come back to the undead asylum, like you fall in a pit. No, he just farts. Like he jumps into the air and then he slams his booty down and he farts. Or
isn't there like another one in the demon area that's just
yeah,
like
in the ruins of Izalith, like he's the demon fire sage, and he's on fire, and that's where you get the demon catalyst. Fuck you, lumpkins. Fuck you.
It reminds me, I need to figure out.
But I mean, then again, this is Dark Souls 1 after all, so you can pretty much fight any boss with the power of Thunder or the power of Bleed, because Bleed is the most broken stat in this game.
It's broken in the other game, well actually. Dark Souls 2 I'm not so sure, but in Dark Souls 3, you can actually scale up the Bleed so high that it's basically almost every time with a frickin' enemy.
Oh god, Frostbite wasn't really any better in Dark Souls 3, and I used to use that frickin' like ice sword for so long.
Yeah, though it didn't really seem to do that much. It's like
no, that Frostbite, man, like it fucking slaughtered me half the time, and like fighting bosses with it, like oof.
There's nothing.
No,
like, you have the few bosses that are weak to ice, but it does nothing still. Makes them slightly slower and like damages them a bit. And you still have to wait until you can trigger it again, unlike Bleed where it's constant. As long as you can build it up, it's gonna keep going. Now what to call this?
So what are you going for exactly? Since apparently it sounds like you're making SpongeBob over there.
The undead asylum in pilgrimage.
Stabby, stabby.
No, call him the hash-slinging slasher.
Yes.
Yes, hash-slinging slasher and his best friend Chucky Spears. The rash bringing the hash slinging the bash bringing the hash slinging slasher.
Bash ringing slasher.
It's like every time I summon you, I'll never get your name right.
Ash slinging slasher.
Oh,
Let's use like 2 fucking dashes for it. Oh, I don't have enough room.
Pickle pea. None of the alter. And too bad none of the. No way. The rash
I gotta remove
singing. No, you use the. Try to use one of the mock-ups. The wrong ways to say his name. I think at least a couple of them are a couple letters off.
Yeah, but it's like a whole. It's slasher that wouldn't fit. So it's like a whole word that couldn't fit in there. You only get like, let's see.
I think it's like 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You only get 14 characters.
Hash is 4. Sling is 5, and is 2. 4, 2, 5. That's 11. I mean, if you don't use the space, like that's 11.
No. Like I'm using a H S H S L N G N G S L S H. You know, just put
oh, you're trying to put like
14.
the whole. I forgot about the slash slasher part to that. I was just thinking of the hash slinging part.
Hash slinging slasher. I got it in, but it's like HSH SLNGNG SLSHR. Hash slinging slasher.
You're just abbreviating at that point.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
goodness.
I'm fitting the whole thing in. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. No, what you should do is what's it? No, you should wait. I know there's like a hook weapon in the game. Like we gotta. Yeah, there's a hook. We gotta get you a hook.
Do you mean like the thing that looks like a corkscrew, but it has like a hook shape on the end?
Yeah.
Because it has like a wooden handle thing.
Yeah.
Where the fuck do you get that?
I feel like it's in the DLC area, but I feel like I've picked it up before.
Hold on,
It's like I bought it.
Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'll be right back. I have tea.
That was funny you mentioned that because I'm drinking tea. Gotta get up here. No, whoa. Where? Oh. Oh my, okay. There we go. Pea crab. Morning Star Talisman for filthy clericism. And some boners. Right. Excuse me. It's talismans for mimics. No, let's not deal with that. Well, a good shield never hurts. I don't know where that shield is, apparently. Oh. really don't know where that shield is. This is his Y-hander. Oh, that's a spear. Oh, cool. I remember there was a spear here. I just wasn't even looking for it. Oh, well, that's the Zweihander. Oh, no, you don't. That's the spear. Or not spear, that's binoculars. God damn. Ow. I really don't know where that shield is, apparently. Alright, well, let's check out that spear, see if I can't use it. Spear. Oh, nope. Nope. No, I cannot. Well, I mean, I can. Get a few levels first. I got some souls on me. I should probably get the souls I just dropped. Might be able to use it then. If I'm lucky. I am deprived, so it gives me a lot of leeway with how I set myself up. Oh god. Oh! Should be safe. Items. Okay, what was it again? Well, dog is, well, it's a weapon, it's gotta be dexterity and 15 dex, 13 strength. 15 dexterity. Alright. Good start. Good start. Suppose I'll just talk to filthy cleric boy over here. Hello, filthy cleric man. Speak to me.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace.
Thank you. I'm gonna feed that to a giant worm later.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
No.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Fine. Pick these up, might as well.
Now we share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Yeah, speaking of which, I need to get really smart if I want to start learning some of them powerful magicries from your boy, the Big Hat.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm. Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Neat. Alright, time to actually get some good old-fashioned adventuring going. I mean, gotta murder some lowlives if I want to get me some of that experience. I can't believe I cut that off. Oh no! should probably heal again, because if I try to parry, I'm gonna get murtled. Bonk. Bonk. I should probably heal again. You missed. Bonk. Okay, buddy. Stop that. Okay. Just scoot. Just scoot. And yoink. Ring of Sacrifice. This is terrible use of this item, but I might as well, because if I fall from here, boy. Yes. Major success. Dead. Filthy, disgusting rat. You plague-ridden rat. I think this should be enough. What's my next level? Like it doesn't say in this game, does it?
Howdy.
Oh, good, you're back. Starting to get awkward.
You just had a funny idea. Imagine we had to finish every boss with a broken straight sword.
Because why not? Humiliation is the best key.
Exactly. Just make that much more a challenge. Just like, make him weak enough, and then finish him off.
Did you ever see the video I made of me and a friend going up against Sif, and we just came into the arena buck naked, wearing only the masks of the family, and like we had the two really big clubs. And we just beat the shit out of him. The poor dog. The poor doggo. We fucking just we hurt that poor thing's feelings by just humiliating it. It's kind of why it was so absurd. I named the video local nudist club doggo to death. Whoa, yeah. What about it?
It's like, I was watching other people that like recorded and decided they're saying all these things like, oh, you know, the rogue mode is essentially hard mode, and then I just like go through it and I'm like, it's not that different.
I've heard it was like, I've always heard the Lords of the Fallen was like one of those kind of games that like was like tried to be Dark Soul-y, but the only thing it took out of that was the dark part, because it didn't have no soul.